And welcome to another episode of Morning Mayhem. As always, for your host, I'm Katie Simpson.
I'm Alexandria Smith.
And I'm Joshua Gutierrez.
Okay, today we have a lot to his name is not funny. Today we have a lot to talk about. First, we're going to talk about a really big shocker.
A really shocker.
Enquirer.
Okay, yeah, the National Enquirer recently posted a picture of Whitney Houston's open casket picture. It was an unauthorized photo from what sources say, because the funeral home did not allow any pictures to be taken during the funeral. So a lot of people are wondering where it came from, whether or not it was appropriate for the Enquirer to even post the picture. What do you guys think? Is that a no? Freedom of press, like, what are we doing here? Should that be allowed?
I honestly thought it was a really pretty picture of her. I just didn't like the caption that they had up. It was like, her final pick or something. It was something very similar. But I thought she looked really lovely in that casket. That's my feelings.
What about you?
Honestly, well, first of all, I didn't even see it in the Enquirer, so I didn't know that this happened. But honestly, I feel like whoever took the picture and released it to the Enquirer, whether or not it was one of their own people, I feel like they went against the wishes of Whitney Houston's family when they did it, because I know that the funeral itself was by invitation and it wasn't open to the public for personal reasons. I feel like you can't even argue freedom of press, because you just totally went against a family's wishes when they wish to celebrate the final moments of their, past loved one. And I don't think that's right.
I agree. Like, they were saying on the news that a lot of people agreed with it, because a lot of the fans said that they wanted closure, and they felt like that picture gave them closure. And I felt like, as a true fan, you would want to respect her family's wishes and, not partake in something that they didn't want to happen. But people have their opinions, but I agree with Josh that it was, the family didn't want it to happen, and it did, and it shouldn't have.
Another really, really shocking news. A little girl, I think she was 9, she died from a punishment. According to Yahoo and other news sources, she got in trouble with her stepmom and her grandmother for eating
a candy bar.
A candy bar, and they made her run outside for hours. And it was like, neighbors saw her running, but they didn't think anything of it, because she's a little kid and no one was really forcing her to. But she had a seizure after running. She had a seizure, and she went to the hospital and she died.
Yeah, like dehydration and exhaustion and stuff, all because of a candy bar. And now the grandmother and stepmother are facing legal charges.
Facing jail time.
Yeah.
So I think they should go to jail. I think that's a horrible way to punish your child, like make him run around for hours.
It's one thing to want your kid to eat healthily, excuse me, but it's one candy bar. They're not gonna blow up from that. They're not gonna die. It's if you're gonna punish your child or present negative consequences for an action that you already deemed unacceptable, that's very, very extreme.
Yeah.
And I'm actually kind of, I'm glad they're facing legal charges and jail time possibly, because like I said, if you want your child to eat healthily, that's one thing, but to make her run for, I heard it was like 3 hours or something.
Yeah, 3 hours straight.
3 hours, holy crap.
That happened here, like in Alabama.
Yeah. That's our state, guys.
I can't remember. I
Makes
just
me
know
feel
it was in
bad.
Alabama.
But there's a trend going on YouTube, which is also very upset. I feel like everything we are talking about is like really upsetting. This is really sad to bring in the show and all this stuff. But it's a YouTube trend now, and it's called Am I Pretty? And they are little girls that are like 12,
Yeah,
11.
between the age range is like 11 and 13.
Yeah, and they are going on YouTube posting videos of them natural, and they're asking people if they're pretty. And I feel bad because my little sister's like around that age, and I feel like that's like, I don't like it. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel like you're too young of an age to like want so many people's harsh criticism, because there are people that have commented on those like videos, and they have put like really harsh comments, and I feel like no child should like want attention that bad. They have to do that.
And I have two concerns with this topic. First, I know when I was like 11, 12, 13, I was heavily monitored on my computer use. So what parent is letting their daughter just sit there in front of a computer and like make videos of herself anyway, and they don't know about it? That's bad parenting. Second off, I feel like why is somebody so mean as to say to a child that you are ugly, AF, expletive. Like, they just say some of the meanest things, and these are children. So it's not like you're saying that to like a peer or something, because you know these are probably older people. So that's my main concerns with it.
I just think that society has grown, and it's always been in a way something disgusting towards. I feel like it's starting to target the younger and the younger folks. You know, you get people who haven't even hit puberty yet, who are already on diets, who are already on this and that. But it's not even just little girls anymore, too. I mean, little boys. Boys feel the pressure too. They feel the pressure of Calvin Klein models and Ken dolls. I mean, you got Barbie and Ken. It's not just little girls, but you know, it's just kids in general who are feeling these pressures, and you know, it's horrible that these girls are on YouTube asking this from people. I mean, Facebook's full of these people who are our age who are doing this, but I mean.
Yeah, well, in other news, like a little cheerier, I hope. There's a surgery you can get to make you taller, and it costs $85,000. And I feel like you should have just ate vegetables as a child. Like, you're spending so much money, but the process, there's only 3 doctors in the U.S. that do the surgery, and what they do, they break your leg. They break your leg in half. They put a steel rod in it, and the bone grows around the leg, and it gives you extra. Are you okay?
This is reminding me of a South Park episode. When Kyle wanted to play basketball, but he was really, really short, and so he went and got extensions, and he ended up being really tall. But are we allowed to say? They're not dirty words. But he had, like, his kneecaps were made from donated testicles, and they exploded when he was playing.
Well, you should stop.
I'll stop. But anyway.
Well, we're going to take a break, and we're going to finish this conversation behind closed doors. We'll be back.
Today, we gather to recognize the selfless decision of one of the most influential women of our time. The woman who, after having one too many drinks, chose not to drive home buzzed. Here today to honor Rachel is the family whose lives she spared.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Hi, and welcome back from the break. We're going to start this section off with a topic that Katie knows a lot about. The higher education rally. Tell us about it.
Again, higher education rally it's a day in Montgomery where all the public colleges of Alabama go to the state capitol and we rally for lower tuition. And I know about it because I went there last year, and it's actually really fun. Like, you get to, I don't know, you get in these yelling competitions with other schools, but it's really, it's a really important thing, and I think everybody should try to make it. There's a bus leaving from the USA Commons at 8 o'clock on Thursday, which is tomorrow, Thursday, March 1st, and there will be lunch provided. I'm not going to say it's the best lunch in the world, but it's food, and it's... I think we should all go out and support it. Like,
where does the bus go again? To Montgomery?
Yeah, it goes to the Capitol.
Montgomery.
You can go home.
I don't like going home. You know that.
That's a really depressing statement. You might. I mean, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, and on other college-y news, Alex and I discovered ways to save money on clothing because I'm really cheap. She's really cheap. I like clothes. I'm pretty sure she likes clothes.
I'm not cheap. I just don't like to spend all my money.
You rewash Solo cups.
What?
You are cheap. Exactly.
There's a song for you.
There's a song for that. Do you want to start this off?
No, I don't want to say anything.
I'll start it off with my favorite places to shop. I like Goodwill. Don't judge me, because I know some of y'all go there too. But Goodwill, I gotta tell you, it is legit. In fact, my stepdad told me when I went home for winter break that I am his favorite out of all 4 kids because I am the cheapest overall, but especially when it comes to clothes, because everyone else is like, let's go to the mall, let's go to this store so I can get this shirt for like $35. And I'm like, no, let's go to Goodwill. And I like paying for shirts that are like $3.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, Goodwill, not even Walmart.
Oh, I judge you. I just judged.
You know what?
I shop at Walmart and Target in the clearance rack.
Okay,
The
well,
75% off where like this shirt was $2.
Okay, yeah, Target's
That's
pretty
where I
good,
shop.
but I don't know. Walmart's okay, but I like Target, Goodwill. JCPenney's is really awesome. They have a lot of dorky shirts for like $9 or $12.
Yeah, I like to go to Plato's Closet. They just got one here in Montgomery. One here in Mobile.
I'm sick.
No, I missed the one in Montgomery because I would go there because you can sell clothes and buy clothes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So like if you have like older clothes, of course they take like brand name stuff, and so if you have stuff from Walmart, they won't take it. But
Haters.
I know.
yeah.
Can't
But
take my clothes there.
you can take any old clothes that you like haven't worn a lot.
You can't buy them from Walmart.
And they sell them. They don't give you a lot of money, but it's some pocket change. And
Some change.
like I'm not saying change. I'm saying like $5 or $10.
I can buy dinner with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can buy dinner twice.
it's
Where do you eat at?
Other cheap places.
I like Plato's Closet. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay, if many of you have noticed, we're not at our best today. At least me and Alex aren't. That's because I stayed up really late studying.
Don't lie to the people.
I stayed up studying. I actually did study.
You
I
got
stayed
to
up till
14 pages.
I stayed up to like 5
a
o'clock. No,
lot.
actually, I started most of my paper last night. I stayed up to 5 o'clock studying, and if that sounds horrible to you, it's because I don't know how to study correctly. But I do study, but not correctly. And apparently, according to Alex, she can study really well.
I can.
It's just like, oh, pressure.
You have to, I don't know, whatever is your learning style. I think I'm a hearing learner, auditory, whatever. Yeah, because like when I hear stuff, it sticks better. But I just like to like reiterate stuff because I'm not gonna sit there and read out loud to myself. So what I do is I basically read a section of whatever I'm studying and summarize that section the best way I can without like reading it and just copying it. So that way the information is in your own words. And that is a broad study tip, but it works with like basically almost everything. It's a good way to test yourself on grasping the information.
Wow. Well, this is Josh's favorite subject. We're about to talk about how to act in the laundry room.
The cafeteria. Wow.
Is that all?
No, I don't even know where to start. Okay. All right. So, I don't know. This is a college show. We're all college kids.
He did.
How did we get to this couch? We walked, right? We learned how to walk from a young age. I'm sure everybody learned to walk at a young age. Why then, when we get to college, does everyone suddenly forget how to walk in public? I do not even know how many times I was walking back to my seat with a plate of food in one hand and a cup in the other, and somebody would be walking and they would stop right there, or they would like turn around and walk like they're walking forward and they're looking back, and they hit me and they look at me like, watch out. I'm like, oh, anger management is what I need when I'm in every time. It's a struggle whenever I am in my room and I'm like, am I really hungry enough to go to the cafeteria? Because I'm in Delta 5. I live right there. But it's always a struggle because of the people.
Wow. I don't like the caf because there are the people there that like the drink people, and I know you're out there, the ones that go to the drink machine and you get a cup and you get some ice and you get soda and you go there and you, no, don't feel like Pepsi today. Not like lemon, and I'm like standing patiently because I'm not a rude person that much, and I'm not gonna push you. I'm not gonna push you out of my way, so I'm just like, here we go again. And I don't know, it just...
Wait, I got something else. The
Nope.
pizza people. Okay.
I'm a pizza person.
All right. No, are you this pizza person?
Yes.
Oh, get off this couch. All right. The pizza people who we all know how many pizzas they put out at a time. They put 2, maybe 3 pizzas out at a time. How many slices are in each pizza? 8. That's 24 pieces, right?
No, they're 12.
Okay, they're 12.
Yes.
Are there on one pizza?
Yes.
They're 12. That's 36. Okay, I can still do math. All right. Those people who will see behind them a really long line, and there are maybe like 4 slices of pizza left on one pizza, and then like maybe there's like a really, really nasty pizza left or no other pizza at all, and they'll take like 3 out of 4 of those slices with like 6 people behind them, or like I'm always right behind this person. When there's like 2 slices left, and there's like just that person to me, and they'll take both of them, and the next pizza won't be done for,
I honestly think that if there's another pizza available, no matter if it's eggplant and onions, if I don't know what kind of pizza you like, I'm gonna get these 3 slices over here, leave you 1 option for pepperoni, and you have like a pepperoni and an eggplant and like onion. I don't know.
You're that person I don't like.
Exactly. I'm that person, like I am the person that will, yes, I am that person.
I hate you.
I'm not greedy, so I just get 1 slice of pizza
Well,
and
I
I
get
go
1
up
slice
there.
of pizza too. Wow, we're gonna take another commercial break and discuss our pizza.
Wait, what about the laundry
love
room?
And craves. No laundry room, and we'll come back after. It is so intense right now. We'll come back after this break.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
G morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did. Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
Hey everybody, this is my favorite part of the show because I get to be me, real life G. I'm rapping right now. Don't have a cow. Oh, really? You didn't like that? Okay. This is gonna the segment called "How to Be a Gangsta." Rickety, what? And everybody on the couch is gonna have this hat on, and we're all gonna try to be a little gangster. So start off with Alex. Don't look scared, gangsta puppy.
Okay, I like it when guys wear their hats like this, like slightly to the side and kind of just sitting on their head. It doesn't look right on me because I have a big head. Yeah, but I'm insecure about it, okay? But anyway.
Way to be gangster.
I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. But yeah, I like it when guys wear their hats like this. Please, if you are trying to be gangster, do not have the puppy ears. But it's not gangsta. It's emo.
Yeah, thank you. It adds to it. It's cute.
It's cute. Cute does not equal gangsta.
Anyway, finish your gangster. Oh, I guess I'm gangster now. I wear my hat like this. If I was gangster, if I was a dude and I was gangster, I would totally, because I can't be a chick and be gangster, because I'm always like, oh, does that hat make my face look big? But, okay, so if I was a dude and I was gangster, I'd have it like this. Over
I can't see half of your face, Katie.
It doesn't matter, I'm a gangster. And I'd have it cocked like this. And one of my friends, quote, balls so hard she can skip to any song. So I'd be skipping, and I'd be thugging out, and I'd be like, what's up, shorty?
Why are you talking
like, hey, shorty, what's your name, chick?
This is gross.
You don't like my gangsters?
No.
Hey, girl.
What's up? Why is your face?
That's my
gangster face. Just please take the hat off. Stop.
Roman is angry.
What?
I don't even know how to approach this situation. Why is it red on the inside?
No, that's makeup.
Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, wait. All right, if I was a real straight up G, it'd be all like...
Oh, yeah.
Like that?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be all like, wicka, word.
Yes.
And then I think I just got a little paler.
If that can happen. Okay, so... Yeah, we're done being gangsters for now. We're going to talk about how to handle being creeped on and stared at. I'm a creeper. I creep on you. I will stare at you. I'll be like...
True story, bro.
She really won't. She says that, but if you make direct eye contact with her, she'll look away because she's very shy.
Whatever. I'm still gangster. But anyway, this is how we handle being creeped on and stared at because it happens often. Alex?
When somebody's staring at me, I just look at them. I kind of don't care. I don't know. If they're attractive, I'll look back at them, I guess. But other than that, it's just kind of, hi, how you doing? Okay, you can stop whenever you get ready.
Wow, for me, it depends on if I was staring at them first. Because if I was staring at you first, which I probably was, and you catch me, I'm just going to be like, I have one of like three things. I either go, or I stare behind you like, is that my mom back there? Or I maintain eye contact, which is like so hard for me, but I'll do it and and then I'll make like a weird face like, oh. And then normally the person gets weirded out and walks away. Josh?
Well.
Let's creepily stare at Josh.
That's not creepily. What are you touching? What are you doing? That was very uncomfortable.
Anyway,
I don't really know what I do. I mean, like whenever I catch people staring at me, I usually Oh.
I think they're having.
I
a
usually
moment
like
over
to.
there.
Please control yourself. Hormones.
I'm a creep.
Control your hormones. Anyway.
I'm a creep.
I'll usually look back at them, actually, just because I'm an awkward person. I am an awkward individual. My friends know this, okay? But I am very awkward, and I don't even have to go out of my way to make the situation awkward for the other person. So if they're staring at me, and they started it, I will look back and usually, like, wave or, like, acknowledge them and just, like, or give them a weird facial expression. Just whatever I know will make it awkward for them because it's funny.
Wow. Okay, since we have a little extra time, we're going to bring back the subject that we almost left out due to awkwardness. How to behave in the laundry room. I went to do some laundry the other day, and normally I live in Beta and I have to walk to Gamma to do my laundry, which is a good walk when you're holding like a good 50 pounds of laundry. So I go over there.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Anyway, I go over there and it's like 10 o'clock at night, and there were so many people in the laundry room at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night. Like, I was so confused. And then people get mad when other people are 2 minutes late to take out their like clothes, so they themselves remove other people's clothing, and now I'm paranoid that someone's gonna remove my own clothing in front of me. And so I'm like staring at my washers and dryers like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And then like people are checking dryers, and like clearly if my dryer is on, it is not your dryer. But still people feel the need to check my dryer, and they're like, oh, this ain't my, and they forget to cut it back on. So I have to wait an extra like 10, 15 minutes to dry my clothes. Anyway, that's my rant of the day.
I like going to the laundry room, like, if at all possible, when, like, the majority of people are in class. Because I've discovered that most people are probably in class somewhere between 10 and 12. And if I, like, don't have a class or something, I try to go during that time. What? Is she okay?
I don't know.
Keep talking.
Okay, but yeah. I try to go when people are in class, or if something's going on, like Friday nights are good nights to watch because a lot of people go home. So Friday.
Do your laundry tonight. Oh, wait, not tonight.
Your laundry that often, though.
2 days from now.
You make it sound like I wear like nasty clothes or something.
No,
I just hate going all the way to Gamma.
She would rather buy more
I
clothes.
would rather buy new clothes.
She would rather buy more clothes than have to do her laundry.
Because it's so
and
far.
I think you have a problem.
That is
so
a problem.
far.
We have people for you.
There are people in Africa that don't even have laundry.
Well, I would donate my clothes to them when I'm done
They
with
would be dirty.
I'll wash them for the little African children.
Okay, well, that's all we have for today. Make sure you, A, watch Jag Idol. B, wait, this isn't a test. Make sure you watch Jag Idol, like Jag TV and Morning Mayhem on Facebook. And you can watch this show online and around campus on channel 63. The people behind me are going to get beat.
We're not behind you, fool. We are beside you.
We love you. Tune in next week.
Yeah, make sure you tune in next week. Next week's going to be like a big surprise. Like big,
like huge.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
I don't really know what it is either. It's news to me.
Wow. Wow.
But tune in next week and we'll all be surprised somehow. Or will we? Anyway.
Wicka wicka word.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
See you next week.